Hey folks, Randy here with Doing Cut and Trim. I wanted to tell you about some advice I got that was really good advice, and I'm glad I didn't take it. And that's advice about equipment purchases. I watched a video and I can't remember who it was. I can't remember if it was the guy from Simple Growth or if it was Johnny Moe. I don't remember. But the advice was don't worry. No, it definitely wasn't Johnny Moe now that I think about it. But the advice was don't worry about making sure all your equipment is the same brand or whatever. And basically be okay with rainbow equipment, where your equipment's all different colors, because your customer doesn't care as long as the job gets done. And that's true. That's good advice. Don't be worried about getting all steel or all Toro or Red Max or whatever it is you want, or all Echo. Don't worry about that. But I hate rainbow equipment, so I've always tried to be very uniform. And that actually really paid off for me this week when it comes to my mowers. I have two Toro Pro lines, a 36-inch and a 52-inch. They're both about 19, 20 years old. And I actually did it on purpose. The reason I wanted to get two Pro lines that were similar in age, similar in construction, all that stuff, was because I knew they break down a lot. When you're running 20-year-old machines, they break down a lot. And so I wanted to be able to take parts off the one and not the other. And I'll give you an example of that. So this is my 36-inch Pro line, and everything, well, not everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. That's not true. But this week, remove the cover. This week, this nut somehow managed to wiggle off this machine and sheared the threads and went flying off, so that this was just kind of wobbling really crazy, and the recoil broke. So under normal circumstances, I would have had to have ordered the parts, and it would have taken a couple of days. The nut and washer with shipping is about $15, and then the recoil, it's $125 if you buy it OEM, but I was able to get it for $50 off of Amazon. But because I have two machines that are almost completely identical except for the size of the deck, I was able to take the nut and washer off of one of the spindles on the 52-inch, and I was able to take the recoil off the 52-inch. The reason I was okay with doing that is because the 52-inch is currently down, because I'm waiting for for a new transmission to come in. The transmission on the 52-inch went up the beginning of this week, and I had considered, because they use the same transmission, I'd considered taking this transmission off of this machine and putting it on the 52-inch. But the truth is, when you're doing residential mowing like I am, and you're doing it in the area that I do it, a 36-inch is a necessity. A 52-inch is just what's the word I'm looking for? It's something that's nice to have, but it's not needed. So go ahead and take a look at the 52. So here's the 52-inch. I tried to see if this nut from Home Depot would work on there, and it doesn't. It's not threaded the same. But the washer and nut came in from Jack Small Engine today, so I'll be able to put that back together. The brand new recoil should be coming on tomorrow. It's supposed to arrive tomorrow, and then allegedly the new transmission is supposed to arrive sometime today, and I'll be able to put that on sometime today or tomorrow. So having two machines that are identical except for the size of the deck really saved my behind, because the 52-inch broke down on Monday, and the 36-inch broke down on Tuesday. Now, if I was running two different kinds of machines, like a Toro Pro line and a Snapper, I would just be out two mowers, and I wouldn't be able to get either one of them running until the parts came in. But because I had two machines that are identical for 80% of the parts, when the one machine went down, I was able to just take, when the 52-inch went down and then the 36 went down, I was able to take parts off of the 52 to make the 36 hole, and I was able to stay in business. I could have kept going with a 21-inch mower. That wouldn't have been very fun, but I could have done that. But by having two machines that are almost identical, I was able to not have any downtime. You know, I slowed down a little bit because I got running the 52, not the come down to 52. But I was able to keep going with no problems. And now the parts are starting to come back in, and so I'll be back up to 2 mowers. So you definitely shouldn't be worried about all your equipment matching. That's good advice. But if you can get all your equipment to match, that's also really, really helpful. So I hope this video has helped you guys out. Leave a like, comment if you got any opinions or thoughts, or you got any ideas for videos. Leave me a comment, man, and I'll do it. If I know anything about it, I'll do it. Even if I don't know anything about it, I'll do it. I'll just say I don't know what I'm talking about. Thanks a lot. Bye.